Good morning. We are here, we are live on Twitch, and we are about to begin the 2030 season for the Michigan Wolverines. So we are about to begin the 2030 season for your Michigan Wolverines as we get ready to take on the West Virginia Mountaineers. Now, I've already done I did a video for YouTube specifically where I basically went over the roster, went over recruiting and everything, and basically went through it all and kind of talked about the season. So we're just gonna jump straight in here. We have a good team coming back. We've got DeMarco Sprinkle at quarterback. Let me see. I want to say, hang on a second. I need to check something. I think I did it, but I don't remember. I think I did it. Let me see here. I don't know. Okay, yes I did. Okay, I did go through it. All right. So we already went through all the red shirts. I just needed a reminder. So we're going to jump into this one, and we're going to start the 2030 season at home against West Virginia. As usual, we're going to break out the alternate all maize uniform for the home opener. This is what we've been doing for the past couple of years. Ooh, interesting. Oh my God, that looks interesting. All right, so yeah, we're gonna. Damn, you know what? I might have picked up. All right, so we're going into this game. We're here in Ann Arbor. We're going to face West Virginia. And we're going to kick off the 2030 season on the right foot and march towards national championship.
When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
78 degrees at kickoff.
And the Wolverines,
we're going to start with the defense answering the call. And here comes the kick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will get the football first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run.
Nathan Claus is going to be the starting quarterback for West Virginia as the defense will take over. West Virginia marches down the field, gets themselves on the board with a nice field goal from 43 yards out by Josh Choice. So Michigan will take over. DeMarco Sprinkle is in the backfield with Jeff Feeney. And he's going to take the opening handoff and march down and get himself 8 yards. So Feeney gets himself 8 yards on that opening carry. We got Dom Thrasher in the backfield now.
No, they have tremendous leadership in this coaching.
Thrasher's going to take the handoff, go up the middle, get the first to the 49. Just on the other side of midfield. We got Alexander, we got Pena, we've got Conklin. Alexander going to make the catch across the middle. He's going to make a move, get up to the 38, and we're going to have a first down.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down.
Gonna throw it,
Got it.
hit the tight end. And that was Pong making the 8-yard catch. Thrasher in the backfield with Sprinkle. He's going to take the handoff. He's going to get the first. Get up to the 24 as he gets stopped.
Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Throw by Sprinkle. Conklin with the catch. He gets up to the 9-yard line, first and goal.
Big pickup, and they have a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Michigan hands it. Thrasher up the middle, gets the touchdown in Michigan. Answers with the touchdown of their own as Dom Thrasher runs it in, giving Michigan a 6-3 lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
And we're going to kick it deep into the end zone. This one's going to get returned. He's going to make a move and get dropped at the 15. I have a funny feeling he probably wishes he would have took the kneel down. So they get down the field, and pin us with a decent punt. We've got the ball at the 3.
And the Wolverines buried deep in their own territory.
But we've got the running back to get us out of this hole. Thrasher up the middle, runs into a lineman, gets himself 8.
Get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top.
Pena coming across the middle. He makes a catch. Feeds off the blitz. Makes a move. Gets loose. Gets past the 40. Up to the 41-yard line. DeMarco Sprinkle hitting Ramon Pena with a very decent catch.
And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
We got the double tight look. And now we're going to throw it to Blade, and he's unfortunately going to drop that one.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good
All right,
but
so
it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Oh, this ought to be fun. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Alexander moving in motion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
Off the orbit. And that's a nice catch by Badgett.
Down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the
We're looking
first
at
down.
3rd and 4.
And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Conklin almost had the catch, but no.
It's been a tale of two.
So we're going to have a punt away.
Early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the
And
opening
kicked it away.
Finally settling in here.
It's in there deep. He's going to return it. And he gets stood up at the 21-yard line. So the defense will take over after that punt return. And West Virginia marches down the field, but they get stopped, having to punt it away as Ty Conklin returned it 17 yards. And we start with the ball at the 40.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain.
Throws toward the end zone.
Uh-oh. Oh, with a touchdown by Jeff Alexander.
And it paid off with the score.
Damn.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide
That
receiver
was a
at times,
very
the ability
deep
to know
throw
where he's
from
gonna be and be
Sprinkle to
accurate.
Alexander.
That's what leads to nice touchdown.
I
The chemistry
was
between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it.
I was not expecting him to catch that.
The throw might not be
I
perfect.
thought somebody was
This
going to
is
get a
something these
hand
guys
on
have
it,
been repping in practice
anything,
over and
but
over and over, and it's paying dividends.
that is a touchdown
They'll try
catch
to add another to their lead.
by our slot receiver, Jeff Alexander, and we are up
It's at 14-3.
14-3.
Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
60-yard pass.
First, we have
Woo.
to show you how the script is being written here. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may
And
look
here
weak,
comes the
but
kick.
This team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home.
It's going to be a
remember just
touchback,
how quickly things can change.
and West Virginia will take the field. They march down the field but get stopped, and they had to punt it away. Ty Conklin returns it 13 yards. We're at the 25 to start our next drive.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strikes. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh my God, we hit him again. Alexander gets dropped at the
Huge gain, and they've got
at
it
the
inside
8.
the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Wow.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be
Damn.
embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely
DeMarco
uncovered.
Sprinkle showing that arm off again, and he just says, here, go catch. Wow. Jeff Alexander almost had a touchdown. He got dragged down by that corner. Damn.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Trying to
First
get
and goal
edge
from the
with a
8.
quick touch.
Pop pass to Alexander.
And he
He's
has a
going to get to the
solid gain
4.
before the defense bottles him up. They pushed it
Sprinkle's
ahead to the
throwing
4.
for over
Trying to
200
cash in
yards
on
already.
second and goal. The give to
Here
the
comes
right
the
back in
handoff.
shotgun.
And Feeney gets into the end zone, and Michigan increases their lead 20 to 3.
This offense, man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Jeff Feeney with the touchdown run as Michigan increases that lead by another 7. 21,
Getting set
well,
for the point after.
about to be 21-3.
And the extra
21-3.
point makes it a 21-3.
3 plays, 75 yards, 54
Great
seconds.
scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
And the kick is up and away into the end zone. It will be
And he's coming
returned.
out of the end zone.
He's coming out, and he's going to get dropped at the
Rebound in the end
13.
zone did not work out as he stopped.
That did not work out well for him. Michigan, the offense answers. They get to stop, get the ball at the 19, as Ty Conklin got nothing on the return. We're going to start with the ball at the 19.
Guys, here
6:33
come
to
those
go
maize and blue
in the
wing
half.
helmets on offense. This is
Gonna hand it off to
exactly
Dom.
the way you
Thrasher
throw things up. The
gets
offense has really been
a
moving the
yard.
football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention. in
Alexander
practice this week in the film
gets the
room because they
catch.
had gone out.
He got
Everybody
7.
was on the same page.
It's hard to
Sprinkle's
find
looking at
places these
210
days that
right
the Big
now.
Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12, and plenty of bragging rights on the
Oh,
play for their schools.
and he
Think about
got
Nebraska
stopped for
once upon a
3-yard
time being in the
loss.
Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players they're familiar with each other.
Oh, he gets
Yeah,
dropped
I'd
at the
say from
42.
experience, you hate that. Like, you get
All right, so he got a 5-yard return on the punt. They march down the field, get nothing, had to punt it back. Conklin gets an 11-yard return on the punt. We're going to start at the 37. Thrasher gets the option. He gets 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can.
They're going to blitz. Poe almost had it, but it got knocked away. It got separated.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
We're going to move Thrasher in motion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Make the throw. I want to say that's Pena.
Enough to move the chains.
Yep, Pena with the catch.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback
unloads it downfield.
Ramon Pena with the touchdown catch. And Michigan just increases their lead. 27-3.
But it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does.
Ramon
just that.
Pena
Comes down with the
catches a nice
catch,
deep
nice
ball.
Catch, touchdown.
As soon as I noticed he was out running the corner, I was like, just throw him the football, let him catch it.
PAT unit on the field.
We are now up 28-3.
One more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out.
52-yard catch. A beautiful response. We are now up big, 28-3. And a touchback by West Virginia. And we will see what their answer is. Well, their answer is to yet again hand us the football, as we will have it at the 35-yard line after a fair catch on a punt.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Nice catch by Conklin.
Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill.
And we're up to the 2-minute timeout.
Into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought
Pena with the catch. Makes a move.
And
Makes another move. Gets up to the 36. And a first down for Michigan.
They put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They're doubling. They're now doubling Pena. Wow. Very interesting.
This offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progression.
All right, Alexander coming on the orbit motion.
He goes off of his first target.
Badgett with the catch. And nope, that was a drop, unfortunately.
You've got to protect your quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Looking at 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Sprinkle. Oh, shit. Well, I thought I could run it, but no.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm.
Kick is up. They're going to let it out.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, we're going to touch it down at the 12. But we got 51 seconds left to go in the half.
Ready to dive into that playbook. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense.
That was
why you're losing the game
not
right
a good
now.
catch.
I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen,
Here
this
he
is what
comes
you're
off
going
the
to get in the
side.
second half. So find
And the
really
throw makes the catch.
Finds a man on the left.
Now it's a timeout.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the
And
draw.
they run it this time. He
Pick up
gets
half of it. It'll be
something.
second
He
and
gets 5.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
All right, here we go. He's going to throw it out to the running back, and they are going to snatch him up quickly.
And even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense calls
We're looking at third and 8 from the 34.
Everyone on the same page here. It'll be third and long.
Let's see what their response is.
From the
All
guy
right,
who
here we
wants to
go.
pass.
He makes the throw, makes the catch, got loose,
He's got
and
enough to move the
he's
chains,
down
and
to the
now spotted at
47.
47. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
They're picking up the tempo. Well,
Double time,
they're going
hustling to the
to
line
clock
to
it,
stop the clock.
give themselves a chance.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
We're going to give them cushion because we know what they ultimately want to do.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Oh, he's going to run for it.
What a nice job by the defense.
What in the hell was that?
He got nothing.
What the hell was that?
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
Get him! Sack his ass!
Find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Mountaineers
Conklin will get the return for the punt. Here we go. And he's going to return it to the 29.
Before he's brought down.
All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to kneel on it and go into the half.
Take a knee and head to halftime.
So we're up 28-3. We're getting the ball to begin the second half. And, well,
and this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American
oh, the very nice deep throw there. This one to Alex, that was the opening catch by Alexander for the touchdown. All right, so we're going to begin the second half. We've got the ball. And here comes the kick to start half number 2. He's going to bring it out of the end zone, or he's going to bring it out of the 5. All right, so take a little peek at the stats real quick. So right now, Sprinkle has almost 300 yards passing. I think I may give him another quarter, and then we'll bring in the backups. Running game is I mean, it is what it is, but, you know, when we're able to bomb it. So I think we'll give him one more quarter.
Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
So Thrasher's going to take the handoff up the middle, and he's going to get the first down to the 30.
He has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield.
No.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able
That
to
didn't go
back
well.
to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass.
And we hit Conklin. He's up to the 45.
After a 15-yard
We're looking at 3:15 right now.
Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
Thrasher gets 4.
Stopping him short of the 1st down line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man.
He's going to fire deep.
Conklin. Ooh, they played the ball well on that one. I'll give them a chance. I'll give them something for that one. They played that one.
Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback.
Pena coming across. He's going to make the catch. He broke it down. Oh, he got whacked. Austin Gee injured on the play.
On the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And that's gonna call a timeout.
Closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down.
Thrasher's in the backfield. Sprinkle is going to take the option. He's going to get down at the 16. So, yep, back spasms for Austin Key. Tobias Fournette will come in as his replacement.
And now by land, like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
They'll throw it out to Thrasher. He got 4.
Down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
Poe making that catch. He's going to get the 1st down. And into the end zone, and Michigan increases that lead 34-3.
And the second half looking a lot.
Yeah, Sprinkle's done.
How about the rhythm of this offense?
This was Sprinkle's last drive. He's done. We'll be bringing in the backup quarterback.
Going exactly how they scripted it.
Who will be bringing in a backup? Oh my God.
Lining up to add another.
All I can say is I love the this is one of the times I can actually say I love the transfer portal.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25
and here's the kick into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback.
To finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively.
So the defense will take over. And West Virginia marches down the field, but they get stopped. Ty Conklin returns it 4 yards. We got the ball at the 31. And like I said, Sprinkle is done for the day. We will be bringing in the transfer Danny Felix as his backup. Sorry. Yeah, Felix will be the backup. Tim Mastard will be... Felix will start, and then Mastard will be the backup. Sprinkle is basically going to be handling the clipboard for the day. All right, so transfer Danny Felix in the backfield.
He'll start this drive going to the
Quick
air.
throw to Conklin. He gets 4.
Good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top.
We're going to hit Pena on the out route. He makes the catch to the 43.
And it'll be a 1st down. Mass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down.
Oh, fuck.
Still on his feet. Quarterback now on the run.
Throw the football, damn it.
Got him downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Throws it. Pena with the catch. Got 8. Up to the 37.
He gets to the 37.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the
Pena
slot,
with the catch, and he gets the 1st down to the 33.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game.
Feeney in the backfield. He's going to take the handoff, move it, get the first up to the 20. Quentin Wing down with an injury.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
We got Thrasher in the backfield with Felix.
First down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
They're running an option. Pitch to Thrasher. He gets positive yards. It gets 4. Minkins will come in as the quarterback, as the replacement at center.
In this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready.
Nice catch there by the tight end. Poe with the catch, gets the first down up to the 9. Thrasher takes a handoff. He gets to the 5.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass.
Felix runs into the end zone and touchdown, Michigan.
6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And we're up 41-3. The backup quarterback there, Danny Felix, says, I got opening. I can run. I'm good. Run.
Score touchdowns, so let him go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And the extra point will tack it.
Extra point is good, 42-3.
A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
And the kick is away. And we have a touchback. Defense will take over. And we're going to get the ball with 1:06. And they finally scored a touchdown. Nathan Claus hit Sidney Homa for an 18-yard score. West Virginia finally gets on the board with a touchdown as Josh Choice hit the extra point. We're up 42-10 going into the final quarter. We got 1:06 to go in the third. We got the ball at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, we're going to bring in Minkins as a backup. Hand off to Thrasher. Thrasher gets 8.
On that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
We'll throw it out to Poe on the screen. Hung makes it. Oh my God, he's on the move. Oh, hey, whoa, up to the 26.
Junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays.
This will be
like
the last
that.
play of the quarter. He's going to hand it. Thrasher up the middle to the first down to the 11. 1st and 10. We're opening the final quarter. You're hearing Mr. Brightside playing on the PA.
Based on the number of targets we've seen.
And he has spread it out among players.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down.
We're going to finish this drive.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that.
And it pays off the sack at the 20.
Ooh. I did not see that until it was too late.
A long way to go to pick up the first down.
Conklin coming across. He makes the catch.
They get it down to the
We get it to the 7.
Pass play in prime position for a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to.
We hit Poe. He makes the touchdown catch. And Michigan increases that lead. 48-10.
They were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
John Poe with that catch.
On to attempt the try.
Extra point is up. It is good. 49-10.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
8:40 to go in the game. Kicks into the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
And he'll just take a knee in this.
The defense will take over. Before we have the defense take the field, we're going to be making some changes at wide receiver. Going to be bringing in some backups and letting them get some run. So Conklin. So it'll be Amani Shatu, Nate Badgett, and Jason Rubin will be coming in for Alexander. We're also going to be making that switch at slot receiver. We're going to be bringing Alexander out of the slot, and we're going to have Badgett play the slot, I think. Or we may have Stu play the slot. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Kick returns. We're gonna go with Vince Hicks. We're gonna stay with Vince Hicks and Jeff Feeney. Punt returns. Conklin is gonna be out. We're gonna go with Vince Hicks. Yeah. All right. So we made our changes at receivers. Let me see. Do I want to make a change at quarterback yet? Maybe not this drive. Maybe the next one. All right. So the defense will take over. And they get it close, but we end up with the ball at the 30 after a 13-yard return on a punt by Vince Hicks. So we're going to start with the ball at the 30 and 6:51 to go.
The Michigan offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
Badgett, or no, that's Rubin with the catch. He gets loose, gets up to the 28.
They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Jason Rubin making the most of his plays, most of his yards, as he makes a good catch there from Danny Felix.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, and Felix gets sacked.
Back at the 36.
Tried to get away, tried to throw it away, but we didn't get away with it.
Breaking down.
Oh, that one knocked away.
Use of the hands to knock it away.
Part of being a defender, especially against the passes, you got to see where that receiver's going to, and when he sticks his foot in the ground. You could tell when he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, and swatted the ball down and made a nice
Looking
play.
at a 53-yard field goal. Man, I think we're going to go ahead and punt it.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away.
Here comes the punt. It will bounce before it gets into the end zone and down at the 6.
No chance for the return man to...
All right. And they march down the field, but we get the ball back at the 44. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the freshman and let the freshman play. Let the freshman have some play. This game's out of control. It's already done. So, I mean, it just makes sense. So we're going to bring in Tim Mastard and let him run the offense. Matter of fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make some wholesale changes. So Thrasher is done for the day. We'll bring in Eckel. We'll move Feeney up, and then we'll move everybody up by one spot. Thrasher's day is finished. Matter of fact, we'll actually make his day finished. We're going to bring Vince Hick as the fourth guy. Let's see. Yeah, we already worked those. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, so the offense will take over. 4 minutes ago, we got the freshman
They'll have another opportunity to
in the backfield.
Hand
Handoff to Eckel. He makes a great run up to the 39.
As he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And mastered on the run. He gets 5 on the option. We'll take it.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going.
Caught by the running back. Caught by the tight end. He gets held up. He gets 3.
Of a part of each offense, the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of the sport.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert.
Badgett's going to come across, catch the little pop pass, get the first down, up to the 24, 2-minute timeout comes out. Michigan's still on the move.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes
Badgett coming across again, takes a little touch pass, makes a move, gets the first down to the 13.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap
handoff.
Defense doesn't.
Eckel up the middle. He's going to get the 1st and goal to the 1. Damn.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a
handoff. Eckel gets the touchdown, and Michigan scores yet again.
Honestly, it's been about
55 to 10. About to go up 56-10.
But the defense has done a great job too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
So we're going to kick the extra point.
One more on their score.
The kick is up. It is good. And we are
Right, guys, got a final score on
killing it.
More intriguing games this week. UTEP was able to cap off a close one inside the Sun Bowl with a
and here comes the kick. It is into the end zone. It will be a touchback.
And remain focused on the big picture. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Here we go. Takes a throw, and he gets dropped.
Good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Marshall.
And oh, he got sacked. Sack number 4 for Michigan.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of
Chris
rhythm.
Kernan
They haven't done things
with
that,
the
that
sack
really
there.
gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Now 3rd and long.
And that's it. Game's over. 56-10. Michigan beats down West Virginia.
And the first College games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season.
We're going to cover
execution.
West Virginia real quick.
Do a better job individually, but that's why you play the games.
Nathan Claus went 7 of 13 for 108 with a touchdown. His backup, Charles Marshall, who we coincidentally sacked on one of the last plays, he went 6 of 12 for 54 yards. Jalen Baggett went 21 carries, 113 yards. So the running game was good. He had 113 yards on 22 carries. He averaged 5 yards a carry, so it must have been good. Andres Rossi, 3 catches, 26 yards. Sidney Homa, 3 for 45 with a touchdown. That was pretty much it for them. On the defensive side, they had 3 sacks, one by Trayman Barr, the other one by Brian Guy, and the third one by Angelo Veal. I don't think they didn't get any interceptions, so that works. And as for Michigan, DeMarco Sprinkle goes 18 of 24, 357, 3 touchdowns. Danny Felix goes 10 of 12 for 147 and a touchdown. And then the freshman Tim Mastard goes 3 for 3 with 21 yards. On the ground, Dom Thrasher, 12 carries, 82 yards and a touchdown. Sprinkle, 4 carries, -1. George Ekelul, 3 for 30 with a touchdown. Danny Felix, 3 for 12, 3 for, was it -12, I think? I think that's -12 and a touchdown. And Jeff Feeney, 3 for 25 with a touchdown. On the receiving side, Ramon Pena, 8 for 157 with a touchdown. Ty Conklin, 6 for 68. John Poe, Q, went 6 for 75 with 2 touchdowns. Jeff Alexander, 5 for 151 with a touchdown. Of course, his longest was that 66-yard touchdown catch that was just beautiful. On the defensive side, Chris Kernan had a sack, as did Sanu Goodspeed, Sanu Luna, Cordell Keaton, and Quincy Steed each had half sacks. No interceptions for the defense, so they took care of the ball. Michigan starts their 2030 season off on the right foot with a massive victory over West Virginia, 56-10. And well, we're going to start our climb towards back to defending that national championship as we get the win, 56-10. We will be hosting Eastern Michigan next week, as we have players that have reached their next phases, and we are picking up. We move up to number 4. We've got players that are at risk for leaving due to championship contendership, playing time also, but we always have players trying to leave. The question is, who's actually going to go? All right, so we're going to enter week 2. We are playing Eastern Michigan at home. Eastern Michigan is in the top 25. This should be another one of those runaway matchups for us, as well they normally are. We keep our 50 points, our 50 hours for recruiting. I don't think we have anybody. No, we do actually. We have 4 players ready to visit. question, but they're not. One of them is not scouted. Really? No. Ah, damn it. Okay, so he's playing style. He's playing style. He's playing time and pro potential. And he is proximity to home. You know what? I think I'm going to... I could actually get a couple of these guys in. At least 3 of the 4. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, so Isaiah Jefferson, we're going to have him come in. He's doing play style, so that would be... let's go week 4. Because play style would be... Yeah, he would attend practice. So, okay, we'll do that. Clinton Thomas, same thing. We'll have him... You know what we'll do? We'll have him come in week 4 as well. And then... this one we're going to wait on. Titus Carney. Let's see. His will be proximity to home. Let's have him come in week 3. And we'll do a family visit week 3. So we got everybody but one other guy on the visit. So we've got 3 visits set right now. So we're in decent shape, I'd say. So we're in decent shape so far, I would say. Alright, so let's take a look at that top 25 for this week. So the top 25. Not a lot of movement until you get to number 4. Well, actually, some movement, but we'll get to that here in a second. So, speaking of number 4, Tennessee moves up from number 4 to number 1. They beat Ohio State, who was the former number 1. They moved down to number 8. So, here is what the top 10 looks like. Tennessee at 1, Miami at 2, Texas 3, Michigan moves up to 4, TCU's at 5, Duke at number 6, Pitt 7, Ohio State is at 8, Oklahoma is at 9, and Louisville is at number 10. We saw a lot of movement up. Tennessee moved up 3 spots to number 1. Michigan moved up 1 spot. Ohio State dropped 7. And we had some other movement. Auburn drops from number 8 to number 11 as they lost by a touchdown to Miami. Florida State moves up from 21 to 12. Penn State is at number 13 from 15. LSU's at 14. 15 is Minnesota. UCLA's at 16. Texas A&M drops from number 10 to number 17, coming off their loss to Florida State. Texas Tech drops from number 9 to number 18 after a 3-point loss to North Carolina. Notre Dame moves up from 24 to 19, coming off of a beatdown of Indiana. Baylor drops from number 12 to number 20 as they lost by 10 to Texas. SMU moves up 2 spots. Kentucky drops 6 from number 16 to 22 as they lost by 2 points to Pittsburgh. And Virginia Tech, Eastern Michigan, and Oregon all enter the land of the ranked from being unranked teams. Virginia Tech's at 23 after a 3-point victory over Arizona. Eastern Michigan won by 25 over FCS East. And then Oregon decimated FCS West 66-7. Now on the Heisman watch, no movement as it still remains Tevin Dugan, Ramon Gano, Joseph Reeves, Tavarius Paris, and Terrell Strong. Still 1-5. Strong had a 325-yard passing game against Texas and lost. He did have a passing touchdown. Paris, 231 and 2 passing touchdowns. He also had 3 rushing touchdowns in South Carolina's win against Florida International. Joseph Reeves had 301 yards, 2 passing touchdowns against Memphis. And then Ramon Gano, 4 for 67 against Tennessee. Dugan, 2 for 24 against Tennessee in the loss. So we'll see, the week to week, we'll see how that changes things for everybody. But so far, it doesn't look like it's going to be much of a change, but we'll see. We will see. We will have the we will see what we can do. We've got Eastern Michigan coming. We've got a matchup against Eastern Michigan coming up this week, and for our week 2 matchup at home. We've got all our recruiting set up, and I think we're gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into that. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump into this. So, it'll be number 4 Michigan hosting Eastern Michigan on the road at home. They are calling it the game of the week, which honestly makes me wonder what the hell is on the schedule. If we're the game of the week, please tell me, is there nothing else great on the schedule? Let's see. So, good God, this is a bad week for games, it looks like. We're game of the week. Let's see. God, I think it is. Wow. A ranked matchup between Notre Dame and Florida State. We got a ranked matchup with Notre Dame and Florida State. Ah, damn. Wow. We're game of the... I mean, I ain't saying much. I ain't really saying nothing, but damn. There's only 2 ranked versus ranked matchups, and we're the one that's game of the week. I'm not saying anything negatives but I just find it interesting. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump into this. We're jumping into game of the week. We're going to wear our current home uniforms. We're going to... Oh, wow. Damn, they actually have some decent uniforms. Okay, I mean, their home uniform is... it's good. Their away uniform, God damn, I like that. I like it. Alternate looks pretty damn good too. Well, damn, they look. Oh, that looks nice. That. Damn, that looks cool. How the hell did I miss? God damn. They look good. Alright, so Eastern Michigan against Michigan. This one's, I ain't gonna lie, this one's a little personal for me because I let one of my quarterbacks early in the regime, Thomas C., he ended up transferring to Eastern Michigan, and well, he ended up having a a good 3-year breakout. So this was a little personal for me.
And really build their resume on this field today. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
All right, so it's 78 degrees at kickoff, cloudy, and we're going to start on defense.
Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Eagles offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the
Xavier Lewis is the starting quarterback for Eastern Michigan. Joey Overbay is his backup. And then Moses Bulaga is also third string backup, along with Jalen Hull, who is basically at the bottom of the depth chart. So let's see what the defense's response is coming off of this first drive. So Eastern Michigan, it's a little bit of a run, but they've run into a brick wall. Ty Conklin returns the punt 19 yards. And we will start with the ball at the 41 for Eastern for a first down. Hand off to Thrasher. He's going up the middle. He gets to the 46.
Moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down.
Throw it out to Alexander, and that did not go well.
Out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Second down after that previous play.
Pena with the catch.
Great catch.
He got 12.
Just short of the first down marker. The catch makes it a more manageable third down.
Sprinkle gets stopped. 4-yard loss.
And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking at pin and back.
Here comes the punt. It is going to be down at the 12.
Right there.
They march down the field, but end up having to give it back. Fair catch by Amani Shitu on a punt.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
So we got Thrasher in the backfield with Sprinkle. Again, not the handoff, but Sprinkle got a yard.
Looking at second and 9.
Looking at second and 9.
Season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this.
Ho with the catch. Gets the first up to the 36.
One of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum.
Throw it out to Thrasher. He gets close to the first down. Second and 2.
Let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm.
Nice catch there by Amani Shitu. He gets loose. And that's 21 yards on the catch. First and 10 at the 34.
Your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
The pocket
Coming across. Pena with the catch. Gets 7.
Catch should be short of the marker. And completion makes it 2nd and short. He's looking to throw.
Oh, coming across. He makes the catch.
It's fun.
Down to the first and 10.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Chatu making the catch. Amani makes the catch. He's up to the 9, 1st and goal.
Defense getting pushed around. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal.
We're going to change this.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there.
I think he got a yard.
2nd down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his target, and it's complete.
Amani makes the catch. He's up to the 6.
They'll corral him for no gain. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And he makes the touchdown catch. Ramon Pena gets on the board, and Michigan takes a 6-0 lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Kick is up. It is good.
7-0 after the PAT.
10 plays, 74 yards, 3:51 off the clock.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
And here comes the kick. It is into the end zone, and that will be a touchdown.
Here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Eastern Michigan.
All right, let's see what their answer is. Eastern Michigan marches down the field, but they get stopped. Fair catch by Amani on the punch. And we're looking at 1st and 10 from the 14.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt.
Throws it out. Thrasher on the screen. He gets 9. Oh, he gets a 1st down. They call the 1st down, which
Offense does a really nice
a little surprising.
job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Got to get that out. And he takes a 2-yard loss.
Backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop.
So we in the first quarter. Michigan's up 7-0.
Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the
So
first
far,
quarter, let's
so
check out the
good.
stats so far. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period.
So we begin the 2nd period.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Got tight end going in motion. And he's going to take a handoff. Thrasher gets, well, he got his 2-yard. He got back his 2 yards. We're looking at 3rd and 10.
Right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Alexander gets loose. Gets the 1st down. That was interesting.
Looking to keep this drive rolling.
And Thrasher gets the handoff. He gets 7.
So it's 2nd and 3. And the back gets the football.
Thrasher, handoff. He's 3rd and
inches away. This is the 6th play on the drive.
They're stuffing that line. And we're still going to get the 1st down. Right to midfield.
For a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass this time.
Pena coming across the middle. Makes the catch. Got 9 up to the 41.
If you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
incompletion makes it 2nd and short.
Handoff. Thrasher gets the first. Exactly to the 40.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've...
Throw out to Alexander. Oh, wow, he got separated from the ball.
Leroy Ford, man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Pena with the deep catch. And Quentin Amara for Eastern Michigan is down with an injury. That's going to stop the clock. But Michigan's going to have a first down, 1st and goal from the 8. And a good chance to get back on the board again.
Just inside the 10. Looking to throw here.
Oh, shit. And we get sacked.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first
And
down.
Alexander gets into the end zone, and Michigan is about to go up by 2 scores.
We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch
They're
the
up
ball underneath
13-0
just like this.
already.
And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Jeff Alexander showing that speed. He makes that catch and gets into the end zone. And Michigan is ahead 13, about to be 14-0.
The all-important extra point.
The kick is up. It is good. 14-0. 6:44 to go in the half. "13 plays, 87 yards, 3:39 off the clock."
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kick is away into the end zone. It will be returned.
Starts just inside the end
He's
zone.
going to get dropped at the 16.
Good coverage there.
Going to be one of those times where he should have just stayed in the end zone, but you live, you learn, then you get loves. And we're going to get the ball back at the 29. Amani Shitu returns the punt 17 yards. We're up 14-0. Ball's near the 30.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it
Conklin
right down
is
for a touchdown. Can they
getting
keep it
some
going?
health back, but he's
First
not
play of the
fully
drive, they'll
healthy
come out
just
throwing.
yet.
Short
And
pass finds the tight end.
got the tight end.
Man, there's the tight end who shows
That
off
was
his hands.
Zaire Blade. 8-yard catch.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the
Ball with
snap.
2 tight.
Looking to throw the ball.
Pena with the catch. He's on the move. He's on the run. He's up to the 48-yard line.
Moves the football across
And another
midfield.
first down for Michigan.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his
And
receiver,
Feeney in the
gives him a chance to
backfield.
make the catch,
He's going to
and
take a
gets
handoff.
little bonus. Nice
He's going to
yards
hurdle
after the
over
catch.
defender, and he's going to move, throw a stiff arm and get dropped at the 20. 1st and 10, and they're on the move. We're going to
Nothing more that helps
ramp it up.
than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the
Feeney's going
confidence
to
of
take
the offense
another
going.
handoff, and he's going to get 4.
Everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action.
Thrasher
Hammer
in
it
the
away with that
backfield.
run game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the
Uh-oh.
move now. Looking for 6.
Got Pena. He's going to get the first down to the 8.
After the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Thrasher takes the handoff, and he's going to dive into the end zone. And Michigan takes and pushes that lead now to 20-0.
The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So but they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
PAT is up. It is good.
Convert the PAT.
We're
so
up
lead is
21-0.
now 21.
Sixth place, 71 yards, minute 53 off the clock.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
And the kick is into the end zone. It will be returned. Oh, he broke a tackle and gets to the 22. That's the best return I've seen them. That's the best return I've seen any of them make so far. Eastern Michigan will start with the ball at the 22. They will march down the field, and unfortunately, they are going to miss a 51-yard field goal as Eric Key tried to kick it from the Michigan 34. We will have the ball at the 34, 1:29 to go in the half.
The first play of this
We
drive now is set
are
up at the 34.
going to be on the move.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, that one almost got picked.
Nearly intercepted that time.
That would have been
This
bad.
guy's one of the more talented quarterbacks in the country. A little bit rare to see him throw a ball where his mechanics are off that poorly.
Throws it out to the tailback. Screen pass, Thrasher getting loose. He gets 7.
He's just short of the first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
Pena gets loose, makes the catch, down at the 34.
Set up now, 1st down at the 34. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here.
Alexander coming across. He's going to step out of bounds.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot.
The throw to Pena. Nope. That one's going to get knocked away.
Hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun.
Pena makes the catch. 1st down.
Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Pena! Oh!
He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down
Damn.
coming up now. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st
Whoa!
down.
And
Pass rush gets home.
we're just going to take it into the half. We're going to take our 21-0 lead. And yeah, we're just going to be happy. So we're up 21-0.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books.
Going into the half.
Really looking forward to that 2nd half in Ann Arbor. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5.
Return. And to the 23.
Solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd.
And the handoff to Thrasher. He's going to make a... Oh, wow. All right. He got 4.
Scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Now it's 2nd down here.
And off to Thrasher. He's going to get 1st down.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down. We're going to throw the football.
Throw out to Shatu. He's going to make the catch at the 45.
The 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down.
Pena comes across. He makes the catch down to the 43.
Nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
So Conklin is healthy and ready to come back in. We will bring him back after this play. Sprinkle says, I'm going to keep it. Make y'all play me.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a
Conklin
chance
makes the
to
catch.
make his read and toss
First
the
down
ball
up to the 32.
Get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback sets up.
Poe makes the catch. Makes a move. He gets dropped at the 15.
The offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets the
Ooh,
ball up as he's hit.
not a good throw.
Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing.
And off, Thrasher gets 4. We're up to the 11 now.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down.
Throw, and that was caught by the tight end. We're looking at a 24-yard field goal.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark.
And it is up. It is good. And we're up 24-0.
That will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And the kick is up. It is away into the end zone, and it will be
He'll
returned.
bring it out from his end zone.
He's going to get dropped at the 13.
And brings him down.
All right, so we're going to make a couple of changes that I actually remember. Let me make some changes to the kick and punt return squad here. So, yeah, Vince Hicks will, yeah, all right, we'll keep it that way. Conklin is not going to return punts. We will have, yeah, we'll just have Hicks do that. Yep. Alexander will play, you know what? We're going to put Shatu in the slot for a little while. Yep. We're just going to have Shatu play in the slot for a little bit. And we're going to move on. So the defense will take over. And they march down the field but get stopped. They tried to go for a fourth down, but they ended up short. We're going to have the ball at the Michigan 37.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock. And
Thrasher takes a handoff. He's going to shake a tackle, break a tackle, make a run for it, make a run for it, going towards the end zone, and touchdown Michigan. And they're up 30-0 as Dom Thrasher broke the tackles and just made it into the run.
But here, no one was at home. The door's open, and he just took it to the house.
Damn. So Dom Thrasher adds I mean, just look at what he did. He just basically told two guys, he basically told two of them, he said, get the fuck off me, and just ran for it. 119 yards, 13 carries, 2 touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT
I'm going to say that his day is done. He's done enough. I don't want to risk an injury. 63-yard run.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
And here comes the kick. It is up. It is away. into the end zone, and it will be a
He thought
touchback.
about returning it, but instead takes a knee.
So before we get ready to roll with the defense, we're going to make some offensive changes here. So Sprinkle is done for the day. Felix and Mastard will step in at the quarterbacks. Thrasher's day is done. George Ekul and Jeff Feeney, and then Ontarius Bulaga will pretty much do the running. We're gonna get. I think we're gonna keep Shatu in the slot. Yeah, we're gonna keep Shatu in the slot. We're gonna bring in the backups. We're gonna keep Shatu in the slot. I think we're gonna bring. Well, we'll have Shatu be the 1. Badgett will be the 2 for Pena, and then Ruben will be the 3. What we'll do is we'll have. Let's see. Let me take a look at who's in the slot. What do we have for slot receivers? You know what? We'll have Alexander be the slot guy. Yeah, we'll have Alexander be the slot guy. Or no. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that instead. Yeah, I think we'll do that instead. Yeah, we'll do that instead. So that's how we're going to set that up. So we're on defense. And we're going to get the ball back with 30 at the 39, 50 seconds to go in the third. And the offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive now.
It is
Begin at
Felix
the 39.
with Eckel standing next to him. Eckel takes the handoff, breaks the through, gets 5 on the first carry.
Line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Whoa. That one ended up ugly.
He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Alexander coming across. He's going to make the kick. Make a nice little spin. Get down at the 36. And that is going to be the last play of the third. We're going to have the ball at the 36, 1st and 10, to start the final quarter.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats.
So we're going to start the final quarter. We got the ball at the 36.
Getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
They brought the blitz, and unfortunately, we had an opening, but we just winged it a little too far.
Stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And he dropped that one.
There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the left side.
Eckel makes a catch. He gets 6. Looking at possible 47-yard field goal.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads
think I'm going to try and go
appeared to be
for it.
taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down?
Get the first down. Badgett with the catch.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Looking at first and goal from the 8.
Enough yardage to move the sticks.
Felix runs the option, makes the ugly pitch, and defense recovers. Jeremy Chase with the fumble recovery, and Eastern Michigan will have the ball. They march down the field, get themselves on the board. Jeff Feeney returned the kick 24 yards is Roy Rahman ran it in from 18 yards. Hand off to Echo. Echo gets the first and more. He's up to the 37.
That's a solid gain. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Throw. That one's going to get picked. And that one's going to go into the end zone. Eastern Michigan answers with a 40-yard pick six. Lewis Bayless
coming up with a huge play here. Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown.
Making the catch.
Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they're going for two.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Looking to pass. It's Lewis.
Quick throw. And he got stopped.
And he doesn't make it. The defense
so the two-point conversion is no good.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to
the kick is away. And it will be touchback from Feeney.
Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here.
Oh, they read it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down.
Throws it tight end with the catch. Got 10.
Able to bring him down.
3rd and 3.
Important third down attempt for this offense.
Echo takes the handoff. He gets nothing. He gets stopped.
They stop him right at the line.
They're going to have to punt it away.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Money comes for his second punt of the game.
Kicks away. It will be nope, fair catch. So they will start with the ball at the 29. And they march down the field, but end up going for it and failing on a 4th down. So we will get it at midfield.
So the offense
4:01 to go in the game.
Placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Damn it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Catch by the tight end.
They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off play action. He's looking.
Oh, fuck. Man.
He goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
All right, let's see what their response is. Their response, just pretty much piss it away. Yep, they got sacked on a 3rd down. And then they pissed away the other play. Wow, 2:10 to go in the game.
Offense back out on the field.
We're at the 26.
Coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something
Echo with the handoff, and he gets 2-yard loss.
Absolutely nowhere.
So we're going to the 2-minute timeout.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
Echo with the catch off the screen. He makes a move. He gets 6 yards. We'll take it.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Throw, Badgen almost had it, but he dropped it. We're looking at a 39-yard field goal.
The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Here comes the kick. It is good. And we're going to increase the lead by 3. 34-13.
Watching this guy in pregame, he has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Dons with the kick into the end zone, but it will be returned.
Returner choosing to field this one.
He's going to get dropped at the 17.
Strong job by the coverage team.
All right, let's see. We will not get the ball back. Game is over. Final score 34-13. They tried to make a run for it, but no. Dom Thrasher named player of the game. 13 for 119, 2 touchdowns.
His team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.
So Michigan will be 2-0 on the year as they get the win over Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan falls to 1-1 on the year. They will undoubtedly fall out of the top 25. DeMarco Sprinkle goes 28-33, 284, 2 touchdowns. Danny Felix goes 6 of 11, 70 yards with the pick 6 on the interception, unfortunately. Dom Thrasher, 13 for 119 and 2 touchdowns. We didn't really get a lot going on the running game. Didn't really have to. On the receiving front, Ramon Pena, 10 for 128 with a touchdown. 5 for 50 for Jeff Alexander with a touchdown of his own. On the defensive side, Cordell Keaton had 3 sacks. Isaiah Penny had 1 sack. We didn't have any interceptions. For Eastern Michigan, Xavier Lewis, 11-24, 129, no touchdowns, no picks. Roy Rahman, 31 carries, 130 yards, and a touchdown. Cole Lester, 3 for 18. Dom Veal, 3 for 49. And the defense is where they shined. 4 sacks. Kevin Proctor had 1. Brian Perdiz had another. Stephen Chestnut had another. And Antonio Pita had the 4th. Lewis Bayless had the pick 6, and that was it. Eastern Michigan loses 34-13, and Michigan improves to 2-0 on the year. All right, so we are about to move on into week number 3. Oh. So we move on into week number 3. Nothing has really changed. Nothing has really changed in the portal or in recruiting. We are still ranked at number 4. We do have Titus Carney coming in to pay us a visit this week, as we are on a bye week. We pick up 50 hours. Let me see if anybody... I know I had a... Oh, okay. We've got people ready for visits now. Damn, this is going to get interesting. So we've got Eric Hawley and Dom Sanders ready to execute visits. We only have 50 points. We've got a lot of people ready to visit, but we've got to make strategic choices. I don't... Let's see. Dom Sanders, we may pull him in. I'm thinking. We may pull him in. I don't know. We've got another one. Stephen Beebe. Maybe, but I don't know. We'll take a look. No. Maybe on Theodore Walters. Okay, yeah, we're going to bring in Theodore Walters. We'll bring him in week 5 when we play Middle Tennessee State. We'll be bringing him in based off of the pro potential. So he'll be there to meet alumni. Caleb Bronner, no. Maybe. You know what? Let's go ahead and get Dom Sanders in here. We'll have him come in. We'll have him come in during the week 4 bye, while we have the other linemen come in, and we'll have him meet with alumni. So we've got some visits scheduled. We have 5 visits scheduled. Sanders, Jefferson, and Thomas will be coming in week 4. Titus Carney is coming in this week, and then Theodore Walters will be coming in week 5 when we pay a visit to Middle Tennessee State. So we're going into week number 3. The top 25. So no changes until we get to number 8. So the top 5, basically the top 7 stay the same. It's Tennessee, Miami, Texas, Michigan, TCU, Duke, and Pitt. Oklahoma moves up from number 9 to number 8. Louisville is at number 9. Ohio State drops from 8 to 10. Florida State moves up to number 11. Penn State is at 12. LSU's at 13. Auburn moves from 11 to 14. Minnesota stays at number 15. 16 is Texas A&M. 17 is Texas Tech. SMU's 18. Baylor is 19. Virginia Tech is number 20. Kentucky is 21. Oregon is at 22. Florida at 23. Boise State at 24. And Arkansas at 25. Florida, Boise State, and Arkansas all enter from being unranked to entering the land of the ranked this year. UCLA drops off at number 16. Notre Dame drops off at number 19, and then Eastern Michigan drops off at 24 after their loss to Michigan. So on the Heisman front, well, we've got a completely new Heisman class. Kyle Gardner, a wide receiver for UTEP, is leading the way. Joining him, actually, never mind. One player stayed on this list, from the last one, and that was Tavarius Paris. He moved up to number 2 on the list after putting up 5 touchdowns against East Carolina, 3 in the air, 2 on the ground. Mitch Cantrell of Texas Tech is on the list. He threw for 425 yards, 5 passing touchdowns. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, accounted for 7 total touchdowns against Fresno State. Nate Rochelle from South Carolina is also joining this list. He had 12 catches for 256 yards and 2 touchdowns against East Carolina. And last but not least, Christian Benedict from Tennessee is joining this list. He put up 364 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. He also had a rushing touchdown in the 1-point victory over Washington this past week. So this is the first time I've had this happen in a bit, where I've had like the majority of the Heisman Trophy room change. So that's crazy. So we have, if I'm going to take a look at this. Okay, yeah, so we got a double bye week, which we're going to go ahead and cram. We're going to go ahead and slot this in. So we're going to go ahead and go up to week 5 before we wrap this up. So week 3, which is a bye week for us, we're going to put that in the book, and then we're going to put week 4 away as well. So week 3, unfortunately, we've had some players lock us out. So Isaiah Jefferson, who was supposed to pay us a visit this week, locked us out. He is now down to Ohio State, Syracuse, and I believe that is Maryland, so we're going to take him off the list. Dom Sanders and Clinton Thompson are going to be paying us a visit this week. Clay Filowich is reached his top 3, and those would be Notre Dame, UCLA, and USC, so we're going to have to cut him off the list. And then we have a deal breaker situation with our free safety recruit, Kevin Ekawai. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep him on the list. We'll have to look and see. So we're going to have to clean up recruiting, unfortunately. So, yep, we're picked up an additional 50 hours. So Jefferson is out, as is Frederic, and then, yep, the free safety is out too. So we had to cut 3 guys off our list. We're going to have to go back into the portal. We're going to go back into recruiting. I got to pick up another tackle and another Mike linebacker. We are going to pick up Vondre Stuver. He has us listed at number 3 on his list. So we're going to put him on the list. And as far as the mics, we're going to pick up Sidney Hennessy from Clearwater, Florida. We're going to put him on the list, and we're going to pray that, well, we're going to pray. Did I put him on this list? I guess I did. I don't. Huh. Alrighty. Okay. I was confused as shit, but okay. Alright, so we have 25 recruiting hours left. Let's see. Do we have anybody who is ready for a visit? Well, we could pull the trigger on Deontay Sheets, but I don't know. Eric Holly, we could pull the trigger on as well. Stephen Beebe, proximity to home only. Ooh, now this one, well, really it's only 2. Okay, let me see. Oh, I would pull the trigger on this one. So we're gonna schedule a visit with Kenyon Cardigal, and we're gonna set him up for week 5. We're going to do playtime for him. He's gonna attend the physician meeting. Then we got one more that we can add. I think we're going to go with Eric Holly. We're going to set him up with a visit when we play Middle Tennessee, and we're going to hit him up with attend the physician meeting as well. So our recruiting hours are filled for the week. We still have recruits that are ready for a visit. We're going to have to wait and see what we get. So Dom Sanders is paying us a visit this week during the bye, as is Clinton Thomas. Titus Carney paid us a visit the last week. We did well with the visit. Right now we have 3 guys coming to pay us a visit when we play Middle Tennessee. Free safety Kenyon Cargill, tight end Theodore Walters, and then quarterback Eric Holly. So going into week number 4, let me see, what did we have? Did we have anything change? Okay, so nothing changed until we got to 10-11. Florida State and Ohio State swapped spots. Florida State is the new number 10. Ohio State's at number 11. SMU moved up a spot from 18 to 17. Texas Tech moved down from 17 to 18. Oregon moved up 2 slots from number 22 to number 20. Florida moved up a slot, as did Boise State. Notre Dame and North Carolina each entered the rankings this week at 24 and 25. Virginia Tech dropped off at 20, and Arkansas dropped off at 25. As for the Heisman watch, the only movement we had was Nate Rochelle moved up to 3rd. Mitch Cantrell moved down to 4th. He put up good numbers. Cantrell put up good numbers against Arkansas. I don't necessarily understand the reason for the drop. Okay. All right, maybe I get it now. Rochelle, 5 catches, 120 and 3 touchdowns. I think that'll do it. All right, so we're gonna get through week 4 and get to our next home game against Middle Tennessee State, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for a while, because 1, I need to take a nap, and 2, games later this afternoon, and I want to be well rested enough to watch it. So we move up to we moved up to number 2. Unfortunately, Titus Carney made his cuts, and we did not make the list. We are going to have to recruit another Mike linebacker, unfortunately. We have 3 players coming in for a visit. Each of them have us within their top 3. Cargill has us at number 1, Walters at 2, Holly at 3. So we're going to have to replace the Mike. So going into week number 5. And we lost another guy, Jeremiah Kozer. We hit his deal breaker with playing style. He is going to, unfortunately, have to be removed from the list, even though he had us as his number 1 school. So we're losing him. And then we lost Carney. Okay, so I remember right, yeah, we need to get another mic. Okay, so we're going back into the mics, and we're going to pick up Devin Merling from Hattiesville, Maryland. Alright, so we are back up on our recruiting. We're going to go ahead and, Alright, we're going to go back into the visitors list. So we have, let's see. Nope, he's not ready. Dante Sheets is though, and I think we're going to get him for conference prestige. We'll have him set up for the week we play Minnesota. So he will take a trophy tour. Stephen Beebe. We're going to go proximity to home. We're going to set him up for the visit against Minnesota as well. He's doing a family visit. Dill Wiltz, we're going to wait on him. Yvonis Camper, we're going to lock him up for pro potential. And we're going to set him up for the Northwestern visit. He is going to be alumni. Daryl Ogden. We're going to hit him up playing time. We'll set him up for visit against Northwestern. He will begin position meeting. Caleb Bonner. We'll go coach prestige and we'll set him up with Northwestern. And let's see. Russ Ogden. Let's go with conference prestige. Set him up week 6. And last but not least, maybe, let me see. No, only one. Alright, let's go Deontay Butts. We'll have him come in week 6. And we will do pro potential. He'll meet alumni. And last but not least, we'll have him come in week 9 when we play Oregon. And it will be conference prestige. All right, so we got our recruiting hours all situated. Before we wrap this up, we're going to look at the top 25 of the Heisman. So Florida State pulls an upset over Miami 23-21. So that explains the movement. So number 2 Miami loses their first game of the year. Number 3 Texas also loses their first game of the year. So Tennessee still stands at number 1. Michigan's is now number 2. Duke is 3. Florida State is 4. Louisville is 5. Miami falls to 6. Ohio State is at 7. LSU is at 8. Texas is at 9. Auburn's at 10. Then it's Minnesota, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, Oregon. And then number 15 is Pitt. They fell from 7 to 15, losing to Clemson. Oklahoma drops from 8 to 16 with a loss to Georgia. Florida moves up to 17. Kentucky moves up to 18. TCU falls from number 5 to number 19. Number 19, losing to Boise State, or Kansas State. Boise State is at number 20. Penn State falls from 12 to 21, losing to USC by 3. Notre Dame moves up from 24 to 22. BYU joins the land of the ranked from not being ranked to number 23. North Carolina moves up 1 spot from 25 to 24. And South Carolina enters the land of the ranked from being unranked to number 25. They are now 4-0 on the year after they beat Texas by 3. SMU at 17 and Baylor at 19 drop out of the rankings. So it's been a little bit of a crazy fall so far through the first 4 weeks of the 2030 season. And last but not least, the Heisman watch. Kyle Gardner is still sitting at number 1. Tavares Paris is sitting at 2. Christian Benedict moves up to number 3. Nate Rochelle drops to number 4. And then Connor Jewell joins at number 5. Jewell threw for 253 yards and 5 touchdowns against Baylor. He also added a rushing touchdown. Rochelle only had 82 yards on 5 receptions and a touchdown. Benedict had 3 touchdowns, one in the air, 2 on the ground. He had 238 yards in the air. Ooh. Paris keeps himself up with 232 yards in the air with a passing touchdown and then 2 rushing touchdowns of his own. Kyle Gardner, well, he didn't do a lot. He only had 1 catch for 14 yards, but I mean, no one else has done enough to set themselves aside, so he will still remain at number 1. So I will be back probably, well, okay, not going to be probably. I will be back tomorrow. We will do week we will do week 5, probably week 5 and 6. Yeah, we will, I will be back Monday because, well, it's Super Bowl Sunday and I'm not going to miss the game. We will be back on Monday. We'll do the Middle Tennessee game as well as Minnesota. Minnesota surprisingly being 3-0 is a shock. Them being undefeated is well, it's a surprise. I would actually like to know who have they beaten so far. Well, we're gonna look at the conference standings real quick to see. And they're sitting at the top of the conference standings, winning a conference game. So one of their wins was a conference win, and that would have been against Rutgers. So they beat FCS Midwest, they beat Utah, and then they beat Rutgers. They play Maryland this coming week, who's 4-0. Also has a conference win. Damn. We don't play Maryland this year. Nope. Damn. They beat Southern Miss to open the year. They beat Wake Forest. They shut out FCS East, and then they beat Northwestern to earn their first conference victory. They will play Minnesota this week, and then Iowa in week 6. And then USC has won their first conference game. They beat Penn State. They also beat Arizona State and FCS Midwest. They play Washington this week in Washington. So that should be fun. And that is it so far. I will see you guys tomorrow. We will pick up with week 5 and week 6 as we march on towards the 2020, towards the back half of the 2030 season, and a chance to defend our national championship in the playoff this year. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great day and enjoy the Super Bowl between the Patriots and the Seahawks.